Let's talk about the current politics and some of the specifics listed in your article. It seems the pull quote everyone is retweeting is the one from House Speaker Joe Straus in reference to his opposition of the so-called bathroom bill that would regulate which bathrooms transgender Texans use. He says, "I'm disgusted by all this. Tell the lieutenant governor I don't want the suicide of a single Texan on my hands." What did you think when you heard that, given, Straus's more measured responses in the past? And what does it say about the current state of politics here?
I was saying goodbye to him after interviewing him, and then he just said this off the cuff, that the lieutenant governor had sent a couple of his emissaries, senators, over to see the speaker. And they were in the midst of a terrible argument about the bathroom bill, which Straus firmly opposed. And he does this from the perspective of being a business-oriented conservative. And Dan Patrick, the lieutenant governor, is a movement social conservative. And so the issues that matter to him and to his people are things like immigration and bathroom bills and so on. And this was at the very last days of this session, and they were at loggerheads over the bathroom bill. And Patrick sent these emissaries, and apparently they had in an envelope, a manila envelope, the terms that he would accept. And one of the emissaries was an attorney and said, this language has been very carefully crafted, and that's when Straus says, well, I'm not a lawyer, but I am a Texan. And I'm thoroughly disgusted by this. And you go back and tell Lieutenant Governor, I won't have the suicide of a single Texan on my hands. What he meant by that is the testimony that had taken place during the arduous arguments over this bill. So many transgender people had committed suicide or attempted. And so it's a serious problem. And the way in which the Texas legislation would stigmatize trans people would certainly add to it. I think that's what the speaker was referencing.